if you had that passion to try and prove ghosts are real, wouldn't you want to see it with your own eyes?
Don't we have that passion?
Nope. Horses climb trees.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone is buried here, and if you look right here, breaking news, someone is buried here. No mames way.
Hennything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like magic.
People, Hennything Goes back again with another scary video. If you're new to the channel, what's up?
Bless you.
Make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing as always, hitting us up in those comments, clicking the bell for the notification, and you can support us even further by clicking the join button below. Nuke has actually done it during our sabbatical.
It wasn't a sabbatical.
We've been away, it's a sabbatical. Top 10 scary ghost videos to freak you and creep you.
That sounds kind of
R&B-ish.
If Usher said that to me, start doing spin moves.
I
haven't watched a ghost video for a while now because we did true crime. We haven't.
The mindset's all off. But then again, you know, brain fried soup was kind of
making me hungry. Oh yeah, back from our break. We won't be having another break again till our next break.
I was gonna say we're definitely having one in a month. No, we might have to just we'll pattern that. Yeah. Let's get into this.
The pitter-patter of tiny feet. An anonymous TikTok user who is the mother of a newborn baby has shared only one video to her TikTok page. But the video shows something absolutely chilling.
That's long.
Huh?
That was clear as day as well.
First, the eerie sound of someone laughing can be heard. Mother is immediately alarmed because she lives alone with her baby.
Yup.
She then hears the patter of
It's
what
not even
sounds
like
like
a normal
small running
laugh.
footsteps.
Sounds more like
And
a
that's
knock.
when her home's backdoor motion detector goes off.
It does sound like you're on that type of floor.
She immediately fears that someone might be in the house. But in the end, she finds nothing and no one's there. What she heard and captured remains a mystery. The old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Oh, I don't miss this.
I've had that one happen to me before.
Get out. Get out.
It was when I was really young.
I didn't ask for further explanation.
When I was younger in my old flat, I was just sitting in my bedroom watching telly, and I could swear I heard like that, and then it got like a bit louder, and it went like round behind me, and I had like a plastic bag on the end of my bed with clothes or something in it, and it went right behind me, and then the plastic bag fell off my bed.
All I'm hearing is you should have went to Hogwarts.
Screaming.
So you should have went to Hogwarts is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
That never happened again.
No, here we are now.
Not after it possessed me. I mean, after I possessed me. I mean, I'm not possessed.
Press play.
Streamer Jordan DeSorbo, also known as D-Tune, sets out to explore Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee. The hospital opened in 1959 and eventually closed in the late 1990s. Over the clinic's 35 plus years of operation, obviously hundreds of people have passed away inside these hospital walls. It is said that the spirits of many of these patients just never left. Visitors claim to have heard the eerie sound of crying babies, and many say they've seen horrifying apparitions and shadow people. However, none of these chilling stories stop Jordan from staying overnight and broadcasting his ghost investigation live on Twitch. Jordan decides to set up a static camera and a few paranormal research tools, a REM pod and a motion-activated music box inside one of the creepy hospital hallways. Over 3 hours into his investigation, he captures something truly terrifying.
So you come over to it. See? You just get in the area, and it works. If you want to try this out, all you have to do is walk past this music box, and it'll play a sound, just like that. Why are you continuing?
Could get a less creepy
Why are you
sound.
continuing?
Sounds like the zombies.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the EMF. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna back up. I don't know what that was.
I'm going to
Did you
put
see
this cat
it?
in the toilet.
Right after the motion-activated music box and REM pod go off on their own, a creepy figure can be seen quickly walking past the doorway right in front of Jordan. Now, Jordan doesn't even notice, but his live Twitch viewers do. And one of them sends Jordan a clip of the creepy event live on stream just a few minutes later.
Nobody's down here with me. That clip's intense. Fine, I'll watch the clip. Go ahead and show me the clip. I'll let you know if it's me or not. Go ahead and drop the clip again.
It's definitely not you.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know who that was. There's nobody else on this floor with me right now. I'm alone on this floor. Alright, y'all are freaking me out now.
The Twitch streamer says he has no idea who or what he captured and says that he was completely alone at the time of the capture. Now, we've done stories on the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital before, and Jordan isn't the only one who recorded an eerie figure roaming the halls. If you're a regular viewer, then you might remember that just 2 years ago, YouTuber and paranormal investigator Franco TV also caught a figure on camera while walking through the South Pittsburgh Hospital.
I do remember watching this.
That's fucking.
That near enough looks the same as
So
what
is this
was on the
hospital
other
truly
one. Like, that
haunted
looks
by
the
the
same as
ghosts of
that.
previous patients? You tell me. You can watch Jordan's entire spooky live stream and many more supernatural
That looks
investigations
clearer.
over on his Twitch channel,
Black and white.
Yeah.
D-Tune.
Obviously, because there's nothing
Caught
For the-
on camera.
for the camera to focus on.
Yeah.
I would much prefer to set all of that stuff up and then walk out of the room and then it goes off, than be standing right there when it starts going.
Because it was doing it like while he was setting up. If you had
I think it's more creepy
If
that
you
that
had
sound is
that-
what it relates to.
if you had that passion to actually try and prove ghosts are real, wouldn't you want to see it with your own eyes?
Don't we have that passion?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Let
I
go.
watch the entertaining videos, but I'm not going somewhere to try and prove that they're real.
We did.
Although it's a bit more proof-ish when you're getting the same thing from two different people at the same place.
Either that or there's some serious nitties living there.
But there's still going to be an argument to be had unless a ghost actually walks up to a camera one day and says, like,
Debate.
"Hello, I'm a ghost. I died in
I'm a
I
ghost.
died
ghost.
in 1972 and now I haunt this place."
Haven't even managed to leave.
April Crisanto from Davao City, Philippines works as a job trainer for a company in California. Since April heads a team of remote workers from the Philippines, they all have to work very late because of the 15-hour time difference. April is on a late-night Zoom meeting with some of her new trainees when one of their webcams captures something very strange.
Namin set namin may ubang gitakil na modules dira sa sa trailhead na
I don't know which one to look at.
Neither do I. I'm gonna
So
look at the
guys,
left
it's
one.
already 12
there you
p.m.
go.
You may join Vince sa Google Meet na link sa calendar invite.
Again,
and
that's 2.
no, sa tayo na.
Oh, she saw it.
Hoy, age. Ako'y nakita sa likod nimo. Ayan na lang. Dito sa pikas.
Masa?
Na ako'y nakita.
Oh man. Wait,
Dira. Bisit, nitindog yun akong balahibo. Dira. Nanapay ni, I don't know kung ni Agi or kamot or legs. Marag na gitaas. Or na ni Agi. Marag na ni Ana, nitindog kadali. I don't know. Sorry, naka-curse dyan ko kay nakuratan ko. Anyway, unya na lang. Tanahan na ito ang video niya.
An odd translucent figure appears on webcam behind trainee AJ. April is actually so shocked that she accidentally curses on her work call and then immediately mutes her mic in panic. She alerts AJ, and then when he looks around, there's just nothing
That was
there.
like something trying to
Apparently, AJ later said that
dart
this
out the
was
way.
nothing new to him. He says that he's been experiencing paranormal activity in his apartment for over
second
7
one's that.
years. He claims that he often sees
Yeah,
the
that looks
creepy
like-
apparition of a child throughout his home.
Oh, of course he does. I was
So
just
did
about to
AJ
say that.
accidentally capture video evidence of his haunted apartment? Or is it just a very strange trick of the light? Either way, I leave it up to you to decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Locked away.
Yeah, that one I was going to say. Look, the second one looks like a child that is trying to get out the way of the camera. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like say you was on a work call, but someone comes into the room to get something and realizes you're on a work call, and they're trying to like not be noticed, but they're making it so obvious. That's what that second one. It looked like someone getting up from behind him and trying to.
I think
Run out of camera.
I think the second one looks like it was chasing the first one.
It did as well.
Also, yuck.
Oh, imagine you had like 2 like ghosts of children that haunted your house, but they was aware of each other. So then they like play together and stuff.
I'm trying to imagine how I'd feel if I was like FaceTiming you or something and I saw. I'd probably just log off.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to tell me. If you was FaceTiming me and you saw something behind me, just don't even tell me, because I won't be able to move. That's why I don't FaceTime.
I was gonna say it's a good thing we don't. Isn't it?
TikTok user Sabrina and her family took a trip to the historic Aston Hall mansion in Birmingham, England. Sabrina accidentally captured something downright chilling. But first, a little history of the mansion. Aston Hall was built in the early 1600s by wealthy land baron Sir Thomas Holt as a home for his family. But not long after, the mansion became the site of a cruel tragedy. Sir Thomas Holt's daughter Mary fell in love with a simple servant boy and attempted to elope. Outraged by the scandalous affair, Sir Thomas locked Mary Holt away in a tiny room on the top floor of Aston Hall. Mary was kept there for over 16 years before she finally passed away from horrendous neglect and malnutrition. It is said that Mary's troubled spirit was unable to move on and still haunts Aston Hall to this day.
People are
The mansion
crazy.
is now
back
a
then.
public
Well,
museum.
people are crazy now, but
After learning of Mary's tragic story, Sabrina and her husband go up to the top floor to have a
no,
look
that's what,
at
like,
the room where
something
Mary
like that.
was kept.
No one would have told him that
Sabrina's
he was doing
husband
the wrong thing.
decides to call out to Mary, and that's when things take a terrifying
No,
turn.
you might lose your head. No,
I don't like this angle right now.
Or the stairs.
It's too first person. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Mary?
Oh, it's gonna be up there, isn't it?
I mean you no harm. We know you're in there.
Oh, going up to a
Seen
room
you.
as well.
Where are you, Mary?
Well, right.
Mary?
They saw that with their eyes as well.
Mary?
The last thing you need to do is
Even the door
is set.
is scary because there's like
Too many
slits
guests.
in it.
In there, Mary. You can come out now.
Don't sound the door.
My name's Thomas. Hello.
Shocked by what they just witnessed,
Why would
Sabrina
he say
posted her
my
video
name?
to TikTok. Many viewers asked Sabrina in the comments why she and her husband didn't go up
It's
into
not
the
even,
room to investigate. So, Sabrina explains that the room is inaccessible,
when the video
as the
is done.
staircase leading up to it is just too unsafe to climb.
Here it is. Found it. There's the attic room. I don't think we're allowed to do this, but let's go for it.
Oh my god, he's on it.
This one's actually got me panicking, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. It is freezing cold in this room.
Sabrina says she even showed her footage to the Aston Hall security team, and they too were shocked and confused by what she had captured.
Me and my husband are not investigators, nor are we ghost hunters. We was there as tourists. My husband thought it was clever to call out Mary after learning her history of walking around the castle. I was petrified
It's always the husbands.
and didn't find it very funny.
Mary? Hello?
So did Sabrina and her family capture the tragic ghost of Mary Holt, who may be forever trying to find an escape from Aston Hall? I leave that up to you to decide. A year of horror.
What I was gonna say is that doesn't look like the shadow that goes past doesn't look like a shadow person or whatever. It looks like there's someone up there moving in front of the light. You know, there's that little light up there. It looks like someone's shadow rather than that is them. It looks like someone's moving
Around.
behind the door.
Yeah.
And it's picking their shadow up, but moving around.
But the problem with that is, you can't even get up them stairs without hearing it.
Yeah.
You can't hear fuck all.
I don't think I've ever seen a ghost have a shadow as well. But it definitely looks more
Like a shadow
Yeah.
of a human.
that's moving around in front of the light source, but yeah.
You would have heard something. That's what's more creepy. It's one or the other.
And what I was saying at the start is, in those days, people were just like, it was crazy how people could just discipline their children however they like. People wouldn't have.
Children. People could do what they want with people in general.
No, but like, no one would have gone to him and said like, you can't just keep your daughter in the attic for all these years because she fell in love with a servant.
Oh, because stories like...
But people would have heard that and just gone, yeah, okay.
What happened to your last wife? I chopped her head off.
Yeah, but he was the king. They were allowed to do that to people back then. I know it's still crazy, but like they would
Oh, do you know what I'll do then? I'll marry you.
they would hang people for like stealing bread and stuff.
Bruv, we're nearly there again
There
now.
is that, yeah. Just imagine you're so hungry that you have no choice but to steal bread, and then you have to hang for it.
At least you die on a full stomach.
I mean, if you're that desperate to eat, some people would probably welcome it, sign up.
There'll be a queue.
Mm.
Oh,
Glad
look
we
at
moved
this
on from
title.
that. I'm glad we moved on from that, but it's still bad everywhere. A year of horror.
I think.
I wonder if this is going to be like someone's year story that's haunted for a whole year.
Before we move on, obviously we only have like a certain amount of knowledge of, let's just say, what we've just heard about Thomas and keeping his daughter. Then you've got like the Kings and stuff. I don't think I've heard any stories about what other powerful people did in the past and stuff, like what was common in other countries and stuff.
Oh, even
So to us, this is nuts.
even today, there's like leaders of countries today that are
Oh yeah, they're still moving wreck.
doing that. I mean, well, look at North Korea. Man, are just letting everyone starve and whatever else, and
Wouldn't know, don't watch the news.
No.
Thank you for
should
informing me.
watch
Then.
more news
Why?
because
But then you could watch it and tell me.
don't watch the news.
Exactly.
It's never good.
It's never good.
They're never like dun 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 Channel 4 news, and today 10 puppies were born.
Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas is recording a Snapchat video of her friend and her cat goofing around in the kitchen when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Chilling here, being a kitty cat.
Okay.
Did you do that?
A heavy bottle of alcohol sitting on the kitchen counter unexplainably flips over as if forcefully pushed.
She asked her friend
Two
if she did
friends
that.
just laugh it off and Laura stops recording. But this is just the beginning of a series of very creepy events that take place in Lauren's home. Not long after, Lauren and her dog Luna are a bit freaked out when the doorbell suddenly begins to ring for no reason.
Banter.
And stops. Oh no, it's still going. It stopped now.
Luna, come on.
No, it's not.
The dog is visibly confused and Lauren opens up the front door to check. But there's no one there.
Dog don't know where to.
3 weeks later, in the middle of the night, Lauren hears strange noises coming from outside her home. She begins to record, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
I hate those
Yeah, I
reflections.
hate those out the window shots.
I don't know what's going on outside the house. That noise ain't nice.
Oh my god.
What's that?
What is that?
Oh, I think that's just the reflection of bugs or something.
When Lauren opens the door to look outside, an eerie breath-like sound can be heard. The strange sound is picked up by both her phone and her outside CCTV camera. So, after this incident, the strange activity in Lauren's home seems to dissipate, and not much happens. Lauren's life returns to normal, and at some point over the next year, she decides to set up a camera in her living room to keep an eye on her pets while she's away from home.
it.
Now, it's almost a full year later, and late one night, Lauren is simply sitting on her couch watching TV with her 2 dogs nearby. And this is where things get weird.
Because by Surgeon 6 and I 1, I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, aye, Captain. Yes. Yeah, holy Captain, your horticulture is harvestable. Good. Oh, thank you. Fine. Hurry happily in that.
That's a tricky ghost because it's like that could have made her think like, was it the dog or
Something
not?
seems to yank at Lauren's hair. She jumps up, completely confused by what just happened. At first, she thinks it's just her cat playing with her hair. But then she realizes that her cat is not even in the room. And the dog behind her seems just as confused as she is. So, is something from the other side trying to get Lauren's attention? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
I'll be honest. See that chair, yeah?
What, the
The
left one?
haunting of
Yeah, so basically, it started off just normal ghostly humour. You know, pressing doorbells. Didn't know you could do that. Then, it had enough of looking at that ugly chair, so you yank.
Get rid of that chair. I was gonna say that putting more cameras up seems
Doesn't.
to make it worse, but then I guess it's like, but maybe it happens, but because there's not a camera,
It could be
you don't
more.
catch it happening.
Yeah.
So it's like a bit of both. It's
I was
like,
I was more thinking. I wonder if subconsciously something made her feel uneasy again, which is
to
what
put
made
the
her
new camera up, yeah. Because why would you
it
said
go away
she
for
put
a
a camera
year.
up to check on her animals, but she hadn't up until that point. So was the animals an excuse, and she was just
Yeah, as in like, you know, like, I came home
'Cause
and
it's only,
the
like,
dog did this or the cat did that.
the animals aren't like pups or whatever. So she's had the animals for a while, and it's only now, after the ghost stuff's happening, that she decides, oh, I feel like I want to put another camera up. Maybe while she's asleep, the ghost just in her ear, like, more cameras.
No, but it's like, if little stuff starts moving, it's like, what are these fucking animals doing?
Poor dogs and cats, they get
Blamed.
they get blamed for a lot of ghost stuff.
Because I'm not even gonna lie, even when the hair was yanked, I was like, naturally you'd think it was the dog that was right behind her. And then she even was like, like she done it.
Yeah, I don't know. Once they start touching you, it's time to take all cameras down and pretend like nothing's ever happened.
No, you take them down, you put them in boxes, and then you continue putting stuff in boxes, and you move.
Oh, yeah. All that.
Ferrari Farms. Ferrari Farms in Reno, Nevada has a very mysterious history. The area of land near the Truckee River was once home to many Native American tribes. Local folklore claims that when the native people left this area, they left behind one body buried somewhere on this land. But details are vague and no one knows who this person allegedly is or why they would have been left there. However, some have even suggested that a Native American skinwalker roams this land, protecting the mysterious body.
Oh, that
But
was a
the truth is, no
CGI
one
thing.
knows the exact history
say,
of this
why we're
land
not
before
watching that video.
1912, when it was purchased by the Ferrari family and turned into a thriving farm. Ferrari Farms has been passed down through generations and is still owned by the Ferrari family to this day. Frank Ferrari Jr. says that through the years, some very odd things have happened at Ferrari Farms.
Sounds nuts.
But what really shook him was a picture caught by one of the farm's trail cams. Frank has no idea who or what this strange figure
It's a
is,
scarecrow.
but he did find the image disturbing enough that he agreed to have a paranormal
like it's got
investigation team
horns.
visit the farm in search of
Oh, man,
And it
answers.
looks like it's in full sprint as
Popular
well.
ghost hunters Ryan, River, and Wyatt from the YouTube
Oh,
channel
ghost
Twin Paranormal take on the creepy case and travel to the farm to stay the night. The investigators seem to get some very sinister warnings, or possibly even threats, through their spirit box app.
We always turn it on airplane mode so there's no interference whatsoever. Spirit Talker, I'm gonna go set it over here, so try and listen clear. I'm setting the object right here. Use your words, please. There's just, guys, I just want you guys to understand there's so much that we need to cover, and we could stay in one spot.
Ryan.
Did he just say my name? Yeah. That just said my name! No way. That's the second time ever that this device has ever
And
said my
bye.
name.
Ryan.
Again? Twice? Again?
2 in a row's never happened.
Never. Literally never. Why are you saying my name?
Run
Ryan,
now.
Is there something we need to worry about?
The team believes they might be interacting with the spirit of the Native American man or woman buried somewhere on the property. They continue exploring, trekking further into the wilderness.
No, thank
Then
you.
they experience something that chills them to their core.
Right now we are making our way towards the back section where there is apparently a Native American, either man or woman, we're trying to find out. Also, as we were walking over there, we were going to go shut off the camera so that we can do a reset for all of our cameras so that we can swap out batteries, make sure we have enough for everything. When we were over there, we heard what sounded like somebody was literally walking in the bushes right next to the camera.
Yo, there's somebody there. That's dude, how?
Hello? You're not supposed to be over here.
This way, go.
We're gonna find out what it is right now. Hey, whatever it is, it's huge.
You want to go find out what it is?
What is it? Careful, dude. What are you doing? It's coming towards you. What the is this,
Are you
dude?
seeing it?
No, it's like close as well.
Come out, please. We were literally just coming to move this camera right here, and something started moving, but it's huge, which doesn't make sense. The only thing I can think of is a horse. There's no horse. There's nothing. We went to go walk around to see if it was any animal, but that was no animal.
Might be up in the
These
tree.
sounded like human footsteps, multiple branches breaking in each step. Was no horse, was no deer. We had no eyes looking at us.
Horses
We're gonna
climb
go
trees, bro.
head
Look
back
up in the
over there.
tree.
All kinds of weird things happen here. Weird sort of energy. We're trying to find out. This is why we're here.
Something seems to be following them. They hear loud footsteps and breaking branches coming from the woods all around them. They begin to wonder if the tales of the supposed, quote, skinwalker that stalks the area might be more than a myth. As the guys continue to investigate, things take a terrifying turn.
Like I've been saying, skinwalkers are also known to be protectors of something or someone. So this body that is potentially buried here on this land, they could be protecting the body. What if we turn the light out? Complete darkness.
No, thank you.
Let me shut it up. Shut the light out. At this point, we are vulnerable because we cannot see. So if you want to give us that sign that you are here, then come on. Please. What'd you just hear? Branch just broken. That was a thick ass branch. Hey, come on. Please.
What is that? Can you see that?
What'd you just hear?
Yeah,
Branch
the
just broken. That was a
camera's a
thick
bit
ass
distorted,
branch.
but there's definitely like a shape moving.
Something's wrong with this area, man. There's something wrong with this
Yeah,
area.
you see
The
that as well.
frogs are completely silent still, like someone's just watching us.
Whoa!
Right here.
Oh my god. They are here, dude. Oh my dude. Did you hear that? What was that?
These meddling kids.
You're watching from a distance. You're here. We hear you. You might as well just come out.
No.
This is heavy boys. My heart's racing.
Why are you just staying in there?
It's like it's patrolling the edge of the bushes.
I just looked up from my camera right over here in the bushes.
I also think the camera's struggling because it can't focus on that
What
shape.
is going on? Why is there something walking in every direction that we have right now? I have a feeling something's gonna happen. I have a really, really bad feeling. True. Just said true.
I don't want to stay and find out. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Somebody's gotta grab
Just
that
said
device.
true.
Yeah, you. I just saw you, I just saw your eyes. They just ducked down. They just ducked down. We're leaving. All right? We don't want any issues. No problems. I saw you duck right down. Like a human being.
That was so loud, dude.
Twin Paranormal static camera captures someone or something watching them from the bushes.
Oh, that is. You
A
could
little
see
later,
that
and they
just then.
catch
It is
again
like
in
a.
completely different spot. It's almost as if they are being stalked from the tree line. The team no longer feels safe, and they just decide
Right
to
at the end
leave.
here, you can see it take
This bizarre figure
shape,
be what
like
Native
you can see the
Americans
shoulders
call a
as it ducks.
skinwalker?
Oh, that ducks
Could it
down
be
like.
the ghost of the person buried on the
Oh,
farm
camera.
grounds? Or could it just be a real person hiding in the woods with bad intentions? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation, including many more creepy moments, over on the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal. Ghost Story.
Nitties be mad, but obviously no human could just be doing what they was doing. It's hard, isn't it? Because it's like, even when you just throw stuff out there, like when you're just saying things as opposed to what you really think. What's it doing, man? the bottom line is, what's it doing?
It definitely put like. They didn't really go past where that tripod was set up, and it was like patrolling that line. One of those horses.
Oh, the one that you thought was in the trees.
Yeah, they climbed trees.
You threw me off the whole video when you said that. Because now I want to hear what you're about to tell me about horses being in trees.
Horses climb trees.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. How come I've never seen that, even on a film?
Because they can't, like, it's a secret, basically.
Yeah, shut up.
Like, trained horses can't climb trees because it's like wild horses. It's like if you raised a lion, until it was like actual grown and as an adult lion, and then you released it into the wild, it might not have that hunting instinct. And
the same is for
horses, like horses that are raised by like actual people rather than in the wild don't have the tree climbing
abilities.
Instinct, yeah.
Cool, got it. Sorry, thank you for that. That was a good take note. Yeah.
Last Halloween, news reporter Sam Hessler did a story on a Halloween tour through the creepy old Green Ridge Cemetery in Saratoga Springs, New York. The cemetery was established way back in 1844 and is the final resting place for literally thousands of bodies. As Sam Hessler is doing her live news report and showing some of the cemetery gravestones, something happens that absolutely shocks her TV viewers.
And as you can see behind me here, we have a few gravestones, but what you can't see because it's dark.
Did you see it? A strange white shape can be seen behind Sam, moving from right to left and disappearing off camera. Sam and her crew had no idea of what they had captured until fans of the news show started tweeting at them about the strange capture.
It gets like really
buried in Green
like bigger
Ridge
than the
Cemetery?
Yeah.
Or is it just a very
Like it ends up
odd
like
mist?
10 foot tall.
Let me know. The doll,
I don't know if it's
don't like that title.
If it's the cameras that cause that, but it's like.
But it's like if you move while taking a picture.
Yeah.
So it's like
it just
if the thing moving is moving quicker than the frames per second is being picked up, then it distorts it.
Still not nice.
No, why are the news doing a story in the cemetery
for Halloween?
But why?
Yeah, for Halloween.
Is that not?
Don't say
against data protection as well. If you're recording video with people's names and stuff.
I don't know, because it's like
it just seems like a weird thing for like the news is struggling. The news is definitely struggling if for Halloween you make one of your reporters just go to the cemetery at night.
Yeah, but it's
and just be like, and here we have a headstone, and if you look here we have another headstone.
I mean, what I was gonna say is we can't really say anything.
Someone is buried here, and if you look right here, breaking news, someone is buried here.
I'm not even gonna say it. I don't need to finish. You either know or you don't know, but check the investigation out on Halloween.
Yeah. But we wasn't there to do a news story for like a proper news channel in a cemetery.
Hennything Goes is a news channel, actually. Not.
I mean, you didn't know that horses climb trees, so. Breaking news. Horses now climb trees. The world is ending.
Oh, the doll, the demon, and the wardrobe.
Yeah, I said I didn't like that.
You go ahead.
Title.
I don't want no part of this.
And the wardrobe. TikTok user Steph Garza claims that for the last 10 years she has experienced strange paranormal activity in her home in Mexico after purchasing a creepy secondhand doll.
Get rid of that.
In the beginning, Steph started hearing the unexplained voice of a child crying out from within her home. Finally, she had had enough and just threw the doll away.
Too late.
But unfortunately, the paranormal presence never left. One night, Steph hears frightening sounds coming from her bedroom closet. What happens next shocks her to her core.
Did you get some paper and a lighter?
Se está abriendo.
No mames.
¿Ya viste?
She's way too calm. There was a hand.
Brother, it's still moving.
No mames.
No mames,
No,
way.
mames.
Ya decidió hacerse presente el amigo.
My little
Y de
friend.
día. Ay, no. Miren.
Nah. The hand is killing me. Why is she so calm? But where's the doll?
Buy clothes.
Para que no digan que está en la ropa. ¿Dónde?
And she's gonna close the door and the hand's gonna come back.
Nah.
A tiny little childlike hand wraps around the closet door
That doesn't look childlike.
and quietly slides it open. Doubtful viewers of Steph's TikTok assume someone must be hiding inside the closet. But Steph shows that there's no one there.
That is
Steph
a round
Garza
closet
believes
as
that
well.
the sinister presence in her home
Does
may
that
be
look like
a
a child hand to
demon,
you?
only
Yeah, it
taking
does.
on the form of a small child. But what
Because
do
you have
you
to
think?
think about like
Is it real,
the hands.
or is it all just an elaborate
Like,
hoax? You decide.
That.
It's because it's zoomed in. It looks bigger. Yeah, like that wardrobe. That was crazy. Where was the doll, by the way? Because I assumed that when it first happened that it was the doll's hand or something like that. But obviously when you watch it more you can see like the actual fingers that wrap around the door. But where's the doll?
I don't know what we're talking about. That should be on fire.
She was so... For a Mexican person as well.
She called him my little friend and then had the cheek to say...
So calm.
No.
She only got
No,
scared
man.
when it knocked back.
No, I don't think she got scared when it knocked back because I think she was used to just it knocking.
But she kind of like shook jumped. When
Maybe
it knocked
because of
back.
like how quickly it done it.
Yeah.
But how many times do you knock your wardrobe or closet?
Huh?
Precisely my point. We don't just do
I
random
just
stuff.
can't believe how
she was extremely calm.
So calm. Even her no mamas was just more like a
just saying it for the sake
no
of
way.
saying it, yeah.
Not like a scared one. Yeah, I mean, I think that woman's already kind of quirky because she's buying second-hand dolls and she had like a Thor and Deadpool poster and there was just everything going on in that room.
It was too much. And who purchases the doll? At least you found it when you got somewhere or it was given to you.
What? Like, I don't even know. Like, once that happens the first time and you see that happening, I don't know how you ever
I'm in jail for arson.
Yeah. I wouldn't move for like 2 hours. I'd be just frozen.
I'm in jail for arson.
That one was crazy.
Like, favourite tracksuit, favourite crepes, backpack full of new ones. Everything's going up. Yeah. Like, as soon as I see that happen for the last time, I'm just looking at the closest thing that's flammable. This will do. Just throwing it in there.
Molotov cocktail.
No. What do you mean? I'm not. No.
You gotta make sure.
Well, I'm grabbing a deck of cards. Gambit style.
Okay. What, each one?
No. Just a whole batch.
You can make it a game. But then what if the hand comes out and throws it back at you?
I wouldn't be there. It's a light now.
You set the wardrobe alight and you see the hand come out from behind the door and it's just going, trying to put the fire out.
Italian YouTuber Fanksy dedicates his YouTube channel to finding funny and weird internet videos to share with his viewers. None of his videos have anything to do with the paranormal. In fact, Fanksy says that he has never even experienced anything paranormal at all. Until now. One day when Fanksy is recording a gaming video for his channel, something happens that he still can't explain to this day.
Bene, ma direi che possiamo passare al prossimo livello di Damor. Fanksy 3. Proviamo, ragazzi, sono curioso di vedere quello che accadrà. Dobbiamo scaricare la canzone.
Fa fanculo.
Ok, ragazzi, fermi un secondo. Ho sentito un rumore fortissimo, ma io sono a casa da solo. Spero sia il vento, ma non credo, visto che io chiudo sempre tutto, perché altrimenti ci sarebbero casini mentre registro. No, non è possibile. Ragazzi, no, adesso vi devo far vedere. No, vi giuro, raga, non è possibile. Allora, ragazzi, sono andato a controllare cosa potesse essere il rumore. Stiamo un attimo calmi. C'è la luce del bagno accesa. Vi giuro, io sono a casa da solo, non so se lo potete vedere. Stavo registrando, ho sentito il rumore della porta chiudersi e c'è la luce accesa. Raga, non sto scherzando.
Why would you ever want a door like that?
Raga, sto tremando, vi giuro. Allora, come potete vedere, non c'è assolutamente nessuno qua dentro. Perché c'è la luce accesa e la porta sbattuta? Raga, vi giuro, sono a casa da solo e tra l'altro c'è la finestra chiusa. Quindi non può essere stato di certo il vento, per cui non so come sia possibile che la porta si sia chiusa da sola e si sia accesa anche la luce da sola. Cioè io vi giuro, ho spento tutto, ho chiuso tutto proprio perché dovevo registrare. Facciamo finta di nulla, diciamo che è stato il vento anche se era tutto chiuso. Ok ragazzi, rieccoci. Non so cosa sia successo, all'improvviso la porta del bagno si è chiusa. Ragazzi, no vabbè, giuro adesso mi sto cagando in mano però veramente. Raga, sto tremando, sta succedendo qualcosa di strano e non sto scherzando. Ragazzi, la porta l'avevo chiusa. Raga, si poteva vedere prima che ho chiuso la porta quando sono entrato.
Could see him close the door, now it's open.
Che cavolo sta succedendo? Cioè, ha sbattuto a caso, ma poi con quelle violenza. No, ragazzi, dai, ma non scherziamo. Ragazzi,
why is the chair like that? Facing
c'è la luce accesa di qua. Ragazzi, era spenta prima, l'avete potuto vedere.
No.
Sono passato da qua ed era tutto spento. No, ragazzi, ma non scherzo. Cioè, perché c'è la luce accesa qua dentro?
Get out.
No, ragazzi, sto impazzendo. Ma che cavolo sta succedendo? Raga, vi giuro, non lo sto facendo apposta. Raga, sto tremando da morire, non so se si vede. Ok, ragazzi, via, io non ce la faccio. Quando succedono queste cose, prendo e me ne vado assolutamente. Adesso mi vesto, vado in macchina perché mi sto cagando in mano. Non so quello che sto facendo, sto impazzendo, raga. No, ragazzi. No, ragazzi, raga, vi giuro su quello che volete. Si vede? Ragazzi. Ragazzi, si sta muovendo. Via. Via, assolutamente. Non me ne frega nulla. Alexa, buonanotte. Ma va a cagare, non interessa.
The YouTuber hears a sudden loud bang coming from somewhere inside his apartment. When he goes to investigate, he discovers that it was his bathroom door slamming shut all on its own, and the lights are now turned on as well. A little rattled by the experience, Finksy goes back to playing his game. But then the door to his office forcefully slams open right next to him, scaring the living out of him. The light in the bedroom is now on, and he hears more unexplained noises. A rocking chair in the other room is swaying back and forth on its own. Finksy has had enough and just leaves his apartment to take a break. While he's gone, a motion-activated camera pointed at his office door captures something downright chilling. An eerie figure can be seen coming close to Finksy's office door. It then slowly disappears back into the darkness. The YouTuber swears that no one was home, and he's left shocked by what has happened. The floating man.
He didn't give us a fanculo.
No, he didn't.
But he actually, for once, did exactly what
normal people.
Yeah, like what I'd do in that. Because if it happens once, you'd be like, okay, like what happened there? But okay, like
second time, shit yourself, get ready, bounce.
Yeah, like
he didn't even do it in that motion though. Like he went and investigated. I'm not investigating.
Because if he's not a ghost believing person, you trying to rationalize what's happening until it becomes
the problem with all of that is, at no part of the video should you ever say when things like this happen. Everything's fine and everything's running its course and it's on track until you say something like, "Oh, it's happening again."
My life would be in such a mess because if that happened to me and then while I'm away, the motion camera picks up, I'd be so, no matter what time of day it is, I wouldn't be able to go back home on my own.
Precisely.
And I don't think I'd be able to
stay there
again because as soon as I'm on my own.
Reddit user Corian is on a holiday trip with his friends exploring the beautiful countryside of Kandersteg, Switzerland. But then he and his friends spot something very strange above the mountains.
Okay. There is a floating... There's nothing under it! No! There's nothing under it! What the f***? No!
That's a solid camera, bro.
Yeah. Holy look at that! I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, I have no clue. Are there?
Just David Lane. That thing's been there for ages, though.
We're not sure if it's
Jesus.
a floating... Okay, can I just... So... What the? I see that. I see it. Yeah, that's it.
Superman.
Right now we're trying it's hard to see right now. Oh, yeah. No, it's not getting any closer, though.
Just post it.
I'm trying to see if you can see any, like, movement from, like...
Literally, what is that?
Legs or something.
Don't need to when you can fly.
In a series of short videos, Reddit user Corian attempts to capture this bizarre floating thing on camera as he travels around the area with friends.
Kind of.
The next day, Corian and his group are on a tour bus leaving Kandersteg, and he tries to see if the unexplained object is still there. And it is.
It's black now.
Oh, I see that. I don't see it anymore.
That is sinister. Right. It does look like it's hanging out something.
I can't quite see it.
Now it's blue. No, you see where that? I see it.
Oh, we're getting really much better now. It's looking a lot better.
You can see it now.
Am I looking up or down?
My eyes lost it. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, no, I see it too. Oh, I see that. It looks like a paragliding. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Yeah. What the hell? No, I see that now. Oh, I see it. There's blue, white.
It's paraglider, is it?
No, it's been there for 14 hours.
I think they're saying it's like like the seat, the seats. The seats that you can sit in when you're doing it, but it's like stuck in the air.
Whatever it is that's floating up there in the mountains, Corian and his friends say it looked a lot like a human being, with somewhat distinguishable arms and legs. So just what could this be? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Thanks so much for watching. My schedule's all over the place, so please subscribe and click the bell to make sure that you never miss a video.
That one's gonna be baffled.
Why? It's Clark.
What, Kent?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like maybe someone's flying a drone, but it just sits still.
That's a weird drone. I mean, that'd probably be the closest, yeah, but then something needs to be propelling it up. You see nothing.
And the wind would make it move. You can't...
It looks like it's dead.
That high up, you won't be able to make a drone just sit and hover. That wind would be...
throwing it all over the gaff. That's pretty creepy, yeah?
Yeah, that one's gonna be baffled. I wouldn't even know what to...
That'd make me want to leave the country.
Because like, even if there was like power lines and it was something stuck in a power line, but the power lines are too small to see and you're only seeing that, but there's not because it's so high up.
Yeah, but the difference is it's more creepy because it's like logically trying to figure out what it is or how it's there. All of the
could be a horse, I suppose.
All of the options are thrown out the window when it's being recorded for such a long period of time, and it's moving without moving. Like it's moved position, which happens.
It was kind of like doing this kind of movement, but
it wasn't doing this.
Again, like,
yeah,
it's doing such like
linear,
straight movements. It was moving like it was in water rather than in the air. Like it was doing such like.
Yeah, but then
baffled.
It still didn't look like, as you were saying, there isn't any. Get me no flapping, no faffing. There's nothing. It just looks straight, like it's a doll. You know what I mean?
Maybe it was a doll from that Mexican lady.
If you like the video, let us know if you think that was Superman also, or if horses can climb trees. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Click the bell for the notification, and you can support us even further by clicking the join button below.
They like to eat the branches.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little biatch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, so man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage. So I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that also savage.